Pranam, Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Gurudev. A very good evening to everybody. A very warm welcome to Rishi Chintan live after nearly 3 weeks. Thank you for all your messages and asking me if I was okay. Yes, I'm fine. And it was just a 3 Sunday break for one reason or the other. And I have missed doing these sessions as much as you have missed watching them. So thank you very much for everybody's messages and for letting me know that you are missing the sessions. So let's start. Let's begin the session. It's going to be partly in Gujarati. The reading will be in Gujarati, and the explanation will be partly in English as well as maybe a little bit of Hindi. It becomes very difficult to accommodate all the three languages in one small session, but I do try my best so that most people who watch the video and they have a language barrier with either Gujarati or Hindi, they can understand. Okay, so let's start this session with one Gayatri mantra. Join your hands and we say a nice Gayatri mantra followed by Guru Vandana. Om Bhur Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वर गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः. A very warm welcome again to you all to the Gayatri Pariwar Rishi Chintan session. I'm Mayura Patel from Gayatri Pariwar UK Croydon, and we are going to be doing the Gujarati reading from Rishi Chintan Sanidhyama, published by Gayatri Pariwar in Haridwar, India. So today's our topic is Satya Swarup Atma. Satya Swarup Atma. આત્માની બાબતમાં સાચી માહિતી મેળવવી અત્યંત જરૂરી છે કારણ કે એના વિના જીવન યાત્રાનું સાચું સ્વરૂપ જ પ્રગટ થતું નથી. એના વિના જીવન યાત્રાનું સાચું સ્વરૂપ જ પ્રગટ થતું નથી. કોઈ ઉદ્દેશ્ય નક્કી થતો નથી અને આપણે પરિસ્થિતિઓના પ્રવાહમાં આમ તેમ તણાતા ફરીએ છીએ. So Param Pujya Gurudev, Pandit Shri Sharma Acharyaji, our Gurudev and the founder of all world Gayatri Parivar, is saying, આત્માની બાબતમાં સાચી માહિતી મેળવવી અત્યંત જરૂરી છે. He is saying the true meaning of us being a soul is very important, the true meaning. Because એના વિના જીવન યાત્રાનું સાચું સ્વરૂપ પ્રગટ થતું નથી. Without the knowledge of true soul, we cannot set a direction in life. We do not understand the aim and purpose of our life. We can't set our own self a proper direction. And we keep on lamenting between all the different circumstances in our life. What are these different circumstances? The different challenges that we face in life on a day-to-day basis. જો તમે પોતાને મહાન બનાવવા ઈચ્છતા હો તો પોતાના આત્માને મહાન બનાવવાનો પ્રયત્ન કરો. પરમ પૂજ્ય ગુરુદેવ is saying, જો તમે પોતાને મહાન બનાવવા ઈચ્છતા હોય. Now what does મહાન mean here? The true meaning of being Mahan here is not achieving the fame. Mahan mana uplifting our soul, giving rise to the divinity within us. That is what Mahanta means. તમે પોતાને મહાન બનાવવા ઈચ્છતા હો તો પોતાની આત્માને મહાન બનાવવાનો પ્રયત્ન કરો. Try to uplift your soul. Why? Why do we need to uplift our soul? So that the divinity within us can rise. જો સંસારમાં સન્માનપૂર્વક જીવવા ઈચ્છતા હો તો તમારા આત્માનું સન્માન કરો. If you want to live a respectful life, then you learn to respect yourself also. We need to learn to respect ourselves so we can respect other people. If we see ourselves as a soul, we will see other people as souls. જો આત્માને પરમાત્મા સાથે જોડવા ઈચ્છતા હો તો પોતાને એ સંબંધને યોગ્ય બનાવો. This is very important. I will read it again. It says, જો આત્માને પરમાત્મા સાથે જોડવા ઈચ્છતા હો તો પોતાને એ સંબંધને યોગ્ય બનાવો. So true, isn't it? When we talk about relationships in this world, we have to be capable of that particular relationship. If we want to be a mother, we have to be a good mother to be able to fulfill that relationship. Likewise, if we want something good, then we need to be good ourselves first. So to establish our relationship with God, we need to make ourselves like God first. We need to invoke the divinity within us. So important, isn't it? To sit near God means to become like God, to imbibe the virtues of God within us. Only then we become Yogya, Patra. એ સંબંધ માટે આપણે યોગ્ય બનીએ છીએ. એ સંબંધ માટે આપણે આપણી જાતને એવા પાત્ર બનાવીએ છીએ. To invoke the divinity, to imbibe the virtues within us. See, when we are a parent, then if our child is not good, we don't get along with them, do we? If the child is harassing, if the child is naughty, if the child does not follow the right path, then we as a parent, we struggle to have a good relationship with our child. Likewise, if we don't make ourselves good, then we can't have that good relationship with God. Even though God is always forgiving, God always loves us, nourishes us, but the true connection, the close connection only happens when we imbibe good virtues within us to get more and more close to God. જ્યાં સુધી તમે આત્માને પરમાત્માની સાથે સંબંધ બાંધવા યોગ્ય નહીં બનાવો, ત્યાં સુધી પરમાત્મા સાથે તમે સંબંધ સ્થાપી નહીં શકો. Param Puja Gurudev is saying, unless and until we don't make ourselves capable to connect close to God, we can't experience the real, the true, deeper connection with God. નીચતાથી ઉચ્ચતા તરફ, તુચ્છતાથી મહાનતા તરફ આગળ વધવાનો ઉપાય એક જ છે કે તમારા આત્માને ઈશ્વરનો અંશ માનીને એને પૂરેપૂરું સન્માન આપો. The only way to the divinity, the only way to uplift ourselves, the only way to refine ourselves, our character, to move higher in life, there is only one way. And that way is that if we consider ourselves as a part of that divine, as a part of that creator, as a part of God, and we respect ourselves, then we rise towards the higher self. સન્માનનો અર્થ એ નથી કે ઘમંડ કરવો. So beautiful. You know, some people think Sanman mana giving respect. And giving respect doesn't mean that we have arrogance in our behavior. That is not respect. Being arrogant, being demanding, that is not giving respect to somebody or to ourselves. Even to give respect to ourselves doesn't mean that we become arrogant of who we are. અહંકારી બનવું, pride. Taking pride in an excessive way, feeling too full of yourself, you know, and that means that looking down on other people. Looking down on other people and taking pride is not giving respect or respecting yourself. So no arrogance, no excessive pride. Sometimes we say, oh, I take pride in what I do, but that is good pride. That means there is confidence in what you are doing. But what is the other kind of pride? Other kind of pride is, as I said earlier, looking down on other people and considering ourselves higher than other people. You know, being pride. Being proud of what you have achieved. અકળાઈને ચાલવું. ઉદ્ધત થઈ જવું તથા બીજાઓને નીચ માનવા. અકળાઈને ચાલવું. Again, you know, as if some people cannot reach you, being very unapproachable. That's not, sign of a good behavior. That's not a good sign of being respectful. ઉદ્ધત થઈને ચાલવું, being ignorant of our own good behavior, being ignorant towards other people. બીજાઓને નીચ માનવા, considering yourself higher than others and consider looking down upon other people. પરંતુ એનો અર્થ એ છે કે પોતાની અંદર ઈશ્વરનો પવિત્ર અંશ બિરાજેલો જોઈને એની પૂજા અર્ચના કરો. So instead of having all these negative behaviors, what we should do is that when we consider ourselves as a part of that divine, as a child of that divine, as a tiny creation of that creator, that is when we feel being in touch with our higher self. That is where we feel the real connection to God. The real connection to God is being like God, becoming like God, seeing ourselves as a soul and seeing other people as souls. Everybody has their own journeys. We all have our own journey. And everybody is at a different pace. But not to be arrogant, not to be too full of yourself, not to be unapproachable, not to take unnecessary pride when you achieve something nice, not to look down on other people. That is when we can awaken the divinity within us. So Param Pujya Gurudev is saying, Satya Swarup Atma. This is the real meaning of Atma. We all say that in Gita, Shri Krishna Bhagwan says that we are Atma. All our religious scriptures say that we are Atma. And Atma means just not seeing ourselves as this body, but seeing ourselves as soul. But how to see ourselves as soul is very important. And this is the real way of seeing yourself as a soul. We all wonder, isn't it, that how do we see ourselves as a soul? How can we get to that level? And this is the real way to do it. To imbibe good virtues, to awaken the divinity within us, to embrace the divine qualities, and to be able to sit near God, we need to become like God. Only then we experience the true connection with our higher self, with the divine, with God. I hope you enjoyed today's Rishi Chintan. Sorry for the 3-week break. Also, the summer is arriving and the summer is already here, and well, not quite summer, spring. The beautiful spring in England has arrived, and the days are getting longer and the days are getting better. People are out and about. So I think people have been so much indoors for over a year. They all want to be out and about. But we'll try and meet as much as we can so that we can connect with each other in this Rishi Chintan session. And I hope you all are staying well, staying blessed, sending prayers for all our loved ones in India, back at home. I hope your families are safe and we all are trying to do what we can for our country. Stay well, stay blessed till we meet again in our next session. Om Shanti.